Well, hello my dear companions, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus Side Stories Balance Part 2 Ending. Let's do this. Let's see if Natsuki and Sayori can really become friends, even better friends if you say so, and that Natsuki can actually tell Sayori about how overbearing she can be sometimes, because Sayori can be a bit much sometimes. But she do the things she does. She does the things she does with good intent. Boom. Boom. Let's do this. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl.
Hey, that's Natsuki. Never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki!
Sayori stands on her toes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Whoa! Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner.
Hey! She definitely saw me.
Yeah, Natsuki, you need to be upfront about how you feel. Because this will only make Sayori feel sad. Monika is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter.
Natsuki's being so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me.
Come on, this is what... This is why I think it's so important to talk with people about things and not just try to interpret stuff, and because often you might be wrong. It's better to just be open and talk with people.
I should just go home today.
Sorry, but do you plan on going inside?
No.
Why?
I'm sulking.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me.
No, don't leave me.
I'll stay here then.
I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today and waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me.
Really? Not bad.
Hey!
Sorry, I'm sorry, it was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do, from anxiety.
From anxiety?
Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to me myself.
Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga. But she doesn't actually want to be friends with me.
Well, I'm missing. Well, it feels like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her?
No, she was just walking with her friends.
With her friends? Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? Sayori, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them.
Of course, I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best part of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so...
You hate being alone? Sayori nods. Oh, we're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think, well, if I was trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then it just would not make me very happy.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was only with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything.
No, I think it's similar. It's, well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside of the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity as which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. Yeah, exactly. You can have friends on different levels. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level on the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace, rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment.
But that means I really was bothering her. Just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one.
Yeah, but you can't just, boom, treat one like a super good friend right away, cause you need to learn more about each other first.
Was I actually hurting her?
I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understood about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so...
Why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still seems I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for that right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this?
Oh, Sayori, I think that... Well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this, I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people.
Suddenly,
Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug.
You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart.
It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams.
Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best.
I think so too.
I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make up to her by trying to make her happy. That's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that.
That's very mature of you, Sayori.
I'm mature.
Nope, X'd out. Sayori hops up and down on her toes. So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head.
I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today.
Yuri nods in understanding.
You can go in first.
Okay. You're blocking the door.
Oh.
Sayori steps aside.
By the way,
before Yuri enters the clubroom, Sayori interjects.
You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways.
Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. I can't wait for the episode where we get to know more about Natsuki and Yuri, because they are really gonna clash. Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayori follows. The club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Oh, she's writing poetry? Oh, are we writing today? Monika speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk.
Hey!
Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek.
Whatever.
I just wanted to see how everything was going.
It's fine.
Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monika follows Natsuki's gaze.
I think she's mad at me.
Oh, misunderstandings. How come?
I'm busy right now. Ask me later.
Monika falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monika to see. She's making a poem for Sayori. Understanding, Monika smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, "I'm proud of you." Natsuki looks away, but makes no motion to remove Monika's hand. Monika gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. Oh, they're gonna be good friends after all, hopefully. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monika after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure that they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, the silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back onto the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper
Sorry, I didn't know where it's supposed to go. It's fine.
The two fall in silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes.
Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow.
Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression and walks away from the closet. Come on, stop her! If this is any proof Natsuki is no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the club room. Oh, come on! No! Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Suddenly, Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind.
Natsuki?
Startled, Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. I love these new artworks. I really love them, and they are kind of official too, so it feels nice. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice.
I have a lot of things to say. Me too, but you go first.
Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still.
Well, first of all,
she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little.
I'm sorry for the things I did at lunch, and I'm sorry that just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So,
face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. Let's see here. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories, all of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break, don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture, and I peek through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them, to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. That was such a good description of how it feels. Oh, that was so good.
It's a poem. But I thought, well, I sucked it up so I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please?
Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart.
I'm happy that I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chances to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends.
Yeah, exactly. More often than not, it takes time to really get close to someone. It should take time, because yeah, you need that kind of, depth.
About like the friendship stuff, I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. You probably did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay?
Natsuki nods.
You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I respect that. From now on, friendships should always start with those things. With the right balance.
Balance. Natsuki nods again.
One thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I want it to be a balance, like you said.
Natsuki nods.
I understand. We'll make sure of that together then.
Oh.
Well, anyway.
Now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again.
I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to do once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying.
More importantly,
I have to tell you about my new book.
What? Yeah. Oh, from the manga. Oh my god, yeah.
I need to guess who it is. Definitely won't be able to guess.
The two walk down the hallway together.
Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Aw, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute.
Oh,
Shush.
oh, that's so adorable. That's so adorable. Wow, what's gonna be in the next side story? Let's see. We have Reflection, Yuri, and Monica. Okay, okay. Tell me in the comments down below what you thought about this one. How do you feel about friendships? How should I say it? I just want to see what kind of friendship you have, what kind of friendship, how do you forge a friendship? It's difficult, I know. Often I need a lot of time to be really close to someone. It takes time. It takes time. Yeah. Tell me in the comments down below how you approach people you want to befriend, and how you want to be approached. But never ever forget to stay awesome. I'll see you soon. Toodeloo.
All the ways you blow my mind, yeah. People always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah. And I like the way you are.